Greetings all. So this is Hades Moon for May. Couple reminders as usual. This year will be especially Plutonic with Pluto out of bounds. Beginning the Rave Mandala in the codon, the start codon of gate 41. And I'm just trying to correct the spelling of beginning. Is that even a word? Yes. It's supposed to be a word. I don't know what it's doing now. And this will be initiating a new cycle of transformation for humanity. Pluto will thus rule this year in gate 41. Almost every other outer planet will meet it in trine or sextile or midpoint by mid-year for a preview of the 2026, where the outer planetary transits will become permanent in their new signs. Saturn will become permanent. Not permanent, but will move into Aries. Neptune's already in Aries. Uranus will be in Gemini soon. And what am I forgetting? Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Aquarius, Uranus in Gemini, and Jupiter will be in Cancer soon, but just for a year. I think I hit everything. And so, just a reminder, as you guys probably already know me repeating for a very long time, that these Hades moon transits are really good to know, because these are the moments when Pluto challenges the seeming safe security of the day and brings any hidden um, emotions and any hidden forces to the surface to be dealt with, to be expressed, and to be purified and authenticated. And that's the purpose of Pluto, to search out for authenticity and destroy all that is not authentic. And so that's the key of its expression on these particular dates for the year. And so, as I wrote here, it tends to be heavy. These days tend to be heavy emotionally, in the need of gentle expression and release, or sometimes not gentle. Pluto's dark powers will ravage the inner fire for your own personal dark night, confronting the hidden faces you have been denying. Remember, we are all confused. We all confuse the people around us with past confrontations and try to meet others for the immediacy of the moment without bringing the past into it. So remember to communicate your needs and ask others to communicate their needs in return. Pluto asks that you shed layers of faulty old images of the self and to be authentic. In other words, it is time to communicate how you're feeling, what you're needing, and what your authentic needs are, and thus putting the light on what's important to you and putting the light on what's important for the other. We are reflecting on the recent months of Pluto in Aquarius. Look at what house Pluto is visiting in, and there you'll be recreating, remaking yourself again and again and again for the next 25 or so years. And so here it is. Get your cameras ready. Pluto will be retrograding on May 4th, so transformations will be delayed. Apparently, tariffs on transformations, because Pluto's out to lunch and it's retrograde. May 3rd, Pluto will be in opposition to Leo. This will be hitting you like clockwork if you are an early degree Leo moon or Leo rising or Leo sun, especially. And it'll be bringing a lot of things to the surface to be cleaned and purified. And that'll be the same for early Scorpio suns, early Scorpio moons, early Aquarius suns, early Aquarius moons, as well as early Taurus and early Taurus moons and risings. And on the 10th, Pluto will be squaring the Scorpio moon. This will be again for early Scorpios. And on the 18th, it will be conjuncting the Aquarius moon. That'll be close to the Uranus Cazimi, the sun, which I'm going to do a video on. I think that's the 17th. So there'll be some insights during that time. And it'll be a conjunction, so not necessarily as disharmonic as the opposition and square, but sometimes just as much. Conjunction is usually known as a harmonic aspect, but it's not necessarily, because it's the merging of two planets. So the intensity could be it could be less or greater. And then on the 24th of May, a day before Saturn jumps into Aries, Pluto will be squaring the Taurus moon. And then on the 30th, we'll repeat with Pluto opposing the Leo moon, and that's going to be May 30th. And so there you are. There's your Hades moon for the month. Remember, these days are very sensitive days. People are kind of extremely sensitized on these days, and anything that's been sitting dormant, hidden, repressed, condensed, repressed will be awoken, will want to be meshed out, and will not be able to hold under the surface much longer, and sometimes even explode onto the day. So the best to you all on these days, keep your cool and resolve your disputes with a kind heart and a gentle way. And that's it for this video. Best to you all.